President Bongbong Marcos makes a big push for bold improvements in the country's transport sector. Here in the capital, he wants reforms and the completion of big transport projects to make commuting affordable and accessible before his term ends. 1PH anchor Cheryl Cosim spoke with the chief executive about this, and that's the big story tonight.
The commute within Metro Manila has been very challenging, to say the least. With traffic congestion, overcrowded public transportation, and limited options, going around the capital has been described as hellish. In my interview with President Bongbong Marcos, he said he is well aware of the plight of commuters. He has experienced it himself.
Minsan, sumakay kami ng MRT, talagang pagka nakapasok ka na, basta yung kamay mo nandito, hindi mo na magagalaw yun. So kausap ko yung mga, tapos nakadikit ko na ganito. Kinakausap ko yung mga pasahero. Sabi, sir, ganyan talaga yan araw-araw. Alam ko, napaka-init, napaka-crowd.
Despite its current state, the president says riding the train has become the most practical means of transportation for commuters. He said they are actually working on solutions to make it easier to take the Metro's rail transit system. First is to make lines move faster by improving slow security checks and encouraging cashless payments. And for students who take the trains, a 50% fare discount awaits them starting Friday, June 20.
Everywhere I go, ang senior at saka student, may diskwento malaki. 50%, ganun.
Kasi ngayon 20% ang ina-apply po ngayon.
Estudyante, walang pera ang estudyante usually. Yung mga matatanda ko, kaunti lang ang hawak nilang pera. So, bakit pa natin pababayarin?
Of course, this is just the beginning, as other improvements are still under consideration. 3+1, marami pong natuwa doon na may mga umaapila. Baka naman gustong gawin na everyday na.
Linggo lang. Linggo lang. Kasi ano namin, linggo is a family day. Is a family day.
But here's what the president said he can assure. Big transport projects will be completed within this year and before his term ends in 2028. Among these are the MRT-7 line and the Metro Manila Subway project. But what about the rehabilitation of EDSA, Metro Manila's main road artery? Last June 1st, the president ordered its suspension, saying the initial 2-year timeline is too long. The DPWH, DOTR, and MMDA have been tasked to find a way to finish this in 6 months.
Hindi ko matanggal-tanggal sa pag-iisip ko yung nasa kotse ka, nasa EDSA, makikita mo alas 12 na ng gabi. Ang haba pa ng pila, nag-aantay ng bus. Tapos yun, pag-uwi nun, gigising na alas 4 yun. Magtaantay na naman ng bus para makapasok na alas 7, alas 8. Yun na nga. Sinasabi, hindi pwedeng ganyan. Napakahirap na. Dadagdagan pa natin ng kahirapan. I'm very happy with my decision. Kasi mukhang kakayanin na hindi 2 taon eh. 2 years ng pagdudusa. Hindi mo naman pwedeng gawin sa tao yun.
For now, the president agrees that the implementation of the no-contact apprehension policy is a necessary tool to help decongest traffic along EDSA.
Ang layunin niyan is yung traffic, yung masundan ng rules of the road. Bawas yan sa corruption. It will be based solely kung ano yung nasa picture. Pagbabayad siya ng multa, hindi binibigay sa kahit na anong tao. It's straight to the system.
For News 5, Cheryl Cosim, we are One News.